Libra, hi, welcome to 2021. We made it. This will be your horoscope tarot reading for the whole year. We're going to go month by month into what the plot, the idea of the month is, how you're going to feel about that, and then a suggested course of action. So you'll get an overview on what 2021 has in store for you. I would like to give you that this is going to be a potent year, completely different than 2020. There is a total reset for you when it comes to romantic relationships. So either one that has been going on is gonna get a completely different jacket. In any case, as we come into the month, as we come into the year, there has been a serious karmic entanglement for you that has taken place throughout December and actually throughout the entire 2020 when it comes to your love life. And when I say karmic, obviously it relates to the archetypes of the mother and the father. And this is also the energy you start the year with, but know that this is going to clear out. And 2021, as I feel for you, is going to be a year where there will be a lot more freedom and where you will have the space to restructure your thinking when it comes to relationships. So all in all, like, liberation is here for you, Libra. This is for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising. Do check your other signs, and whatever month you are watching this in, know that I do monthly readings as well. And if there was ever a year to get a personal reading, astrology reading, or a horoscope drawn, then this is the year for it to happen. So let's dive into January. January will still be working with this action-based situation, like the actions that you took within your love life and why did you take them. Protection will be important there. It's about the mother figure. It's about the love you received from your mother, or if you are a woman, it can be the opposite sex partner, because it's about relationships and it's about a soulmate relationship. So there has been some awakening that took place via this person, and it's about where you felt protected and where you did not feel protected, where you felt safe and held and where you did not feel safe and held, and about owning these feelings. Sometimes we think maybe the outer person caused this, but if it is not within, it cannot be without. And some of you might have received a decent karmic slap when it comes to a love relationship. And you're dealing with that still in the beginning of the year. I'm not saying that January is going to be not at all good for you. What I'm saying is that in February, things are gonna clear out. Already this reset in your relationship, in your relationship sector, you receive, or in your soulmate sector, you receive before the end of the year. So what I'm seeing here is that in January, actually really great month for you, because you'll be working on yourself. You will be rethinking relationships. You will also be thinking about a specific person here. And this is, as a suggested course of action, we have the soulmate card. This is the Six of Cups. This is about many, many lifetimes shared with someone. And this is about a remembrance of the past. So whereas you might be feeling sentimental still about a relationship that has ended, many of you have been with Uranus in your 8th house, have been shaken up psychologically by someone, or have been attracted to somebody who is very magnetic and who for you doesn't stay in place. You cannot really grasp the person. Somebody eccentric, or somebody who is very airy in a way, who's very like, oh, okay, very mental person, or who causes a lot of mental structures within you to move as well. And so that's also the role of this person. Now, in January, you will be thinking about either continuing with this person and giving the relationship its real shape. Actually, it's shaped beyond all these distractions and distortions that are caused by our own inner fragmentation. So it is a psychological journey here in January, where you will be maybe beating yourself up about the past a little bit. And if you do so, Libra, know that this will clear out. There is love here for you as well. Like, people are taking care of you. People are mothering you here during January, throughout that month. That might be not the easiest month for you. just because of this entanglement of this situation, but it's good because you're ready for something new. And the course of action, I mean, these people are offering each other flowers. So if there is something that you need to say to someone, or if there is someone you would like to continue with, a relationship from the past, even though this person might not be the person you actually have to be with, and you know it, express your feelings, express your emotions. They want to hear from you. They want to be in connection with you. They want also closure. So it's a beautiful energy to make January into a month of true change within that is expressed in the action. Indecisiveness, well, I can almost not say it, is a crime in the Bhagavad Gita. It is it's when we take action, when we take a decision to do something, that we confront our karma. If we sit back and just relax and be in the mental space with it, we are sorting it out for ourselves, but January is asking you to offer that bouquet of flowers. Well, that was a lot about January. February, very spiritual month here. You will be feeling that there is something that you need to be loyal to, or your loyalty towards your business affairs or a business relationship will be tested. There is a sense of betrayal, but I don't think it's in your love life. It could be, but there is a sense where you're like, oh, I'm not trusting a situation. This is time to tune in with your gut. If you get into a new partnership in business, which might very much be the case in 2021, this is a moment to come clear with yourself about that. What do I want in a business partner? How loyalty is the theme here? How do I see that? Some of you might also get a pet. That's something of 2021 that will come up for, like, pets will be important for the Libra sign. I will explain a bit later when it comes up in further months, but here I would say that the suggested course of action is money is going to be on your mind, and it's money of other people, it's taxes, it's government structures. This is all something that is related to your business. Some of you are setting up a new business in 2020 or an additional business with a skill that you have recently acquired in 2020 or something that you are learning or studying. For some of you, it is about bringing something that you have learned to the public, to a wider public, and clearing the space for that to happen. So you will step into a next version of yourself, and for that it's important that you address where you have suffered in your partnerships before, where you felt betrayed and where you felt a disloyalty, and also to work on your own loyalty within partnerships. Address where you have not been loyal, and once you address that, you will see that this is magically opportunities are going to come to you magically to collaborate with the right people, with the people you want to collaborate with. This might be somebody who has been around already, but that you were not seeing clearly because you had to shed a skin, you had to let go of something. And obviously when we let go of certain things in our perception of love, this also changes how we relate to people in our work. So that's a beautiful unfoldment here. So the beginning of the year is still quite charged psychologically, but for the good, for you to do things totally anew in a more free way in 2020. In March, we have here some of you are going to meet someone new. If you are single and ready for this, there has been a lot of karmic entanglement for you. So if you do the work, it is here for you, but it is a commitment. If you are not looking for that, Libra, it's going to be important to be able to state that to people you meet, that you state what you are actually looking for, and to not be vague or indecisive about it, because there is a union here for you. Somebody who comes in with all the right intentions and also with feelings and really wanting to do this. And how I see it, you are actually also interested in something more with this person. Now, this can be for some of you who are in a committed relationship or who met somebody in 2020 or earlier, or in an established partnership, this might be you proposing to this person or them proposing to you. But this is wedding bells, and doubts around that will be swiped off the map here in March for you. Then in April, nice, April is a beautiful month in a sense. You're gonna feel like, for those who had the proposal or the higher commitment or like moving in with someone in March, you'll be thinking about that. You'll be preoccupied in the mind with that. Know that thoughts are also passing like clouds in the sky. So you will be having to organize a lot in your head. Some of you, this will also be related to your business and to your assets, your resources, monetary, maybe houses, stuff like that. Because if you get married or you move in together, that's something that gets merged. Shared finances are on the menu here. However, there is a beautiful expansion here. You're gonna feel really blessed, actually. You're gonna feel also wanting to go in nature. This is a good month to travel and retreat in nature, to travel with someone in nature, or to reestablish bonds, a new sort of bond with the mother figure in your life, because that is being addressed here in April, and it's kind of as if it comes back around from the beginning of the year or the end of 2020 to see where you are at with that. If you are a man, where you are at with your relationship towards the woman, and the woman you would perhaps want on a more long-term basis in your life. For men, this can be, for women, this can be about their own, about your own expression as a woman. But as I see it here, April is a beautiful month for you to take some time off, take a breather, enjoy nature, create something new, write, journal, work with plants, music as well, learning to play an instrument, a very Venusian month. Let's say a month where you will enjoy being alive and being in a human skin. Touch is also being addressed here in April. Your relationship to touch and how you relate to the other body. So I think that maybe April, for many of us, this will be a moment when the restrictions will be softening up for real, and you will see it in society, and freer communication also when it comes to touch will be possible, and your reaction to that and how that is going to influence your relationships, because it is a Venusian month, so it is a month of enjoying being human, what that means for yourself in your sensual pleasure, and what that means for your relationships as well. Then we have May. May, you're gonna have to set some things in order when it comes to your work, your service in the world. So May, June, July are gonna be months where it's gonna be good. There's gonna be opportunities to add something new to your day-to-day, to add something new to your service to the world, to your work in the world. But with that comes some responsibilities. And with that comes some paperwork. And with that comes some worries, because you have to set up the structure, and we've been demolishing structures, or we've been rewriting structures, and you want to do it anew, you want to do it your way, Libra. So you're looking how you can merge the old and the new and bind that together into your new formula. For that, it's going to be important that you address how your days, what is a bad habit, Libra, that you can cut today? What is a bad thinking habit? What is a bad health habit that you have here still in May that you could release? That's going to be something that's on your mind, because you are going to want to be very good with your body. Take care of your health. This is a great month to deepen a yoga practice if you have one, to pick up a sports that you really like, to go to a place where you can breathe, a mountain, some kind of a mountain would be great, to go to a place where it's fresh, everything is new, and you can also find peace of mind. So May definitely could be a month where you could do a retreat to dive deeper into yourself and to unwind and unravel all these psychological structures that underlay our basic principle of our day-to-day life. And also with that comes some karmic payment, let's say. Do not let this scare you off, my dear Libra. It's not that in May the world is gonna crumble. No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is a month where you have the opportunity to readdress, rewrite, and redesign. What does my day look like? How do I spend my energy? Who do I give it to? What is my profession? What is my task in the world? How am I going to do this? And that's a beauty, actually, because in June, definitely some kind of old way of doing things, of waking up, going to bed. And this might be having to do with this person who moved into your house, or you moved into their house, or you being married, all of that, or this new relationship that came in March, whatever expression this essential energy for you has. In June, then, we see that, okay, the skin is shed. You are a new person here. You dealt with that loss of your old self. You are being reborn here. And with that, we have the lovebirds here. So I'm seeing you being in love here, enjoying life, enjoying that new freedom and that sense of being reborn here in June. It's a month of healing, but healing with the stars, of feeling like you can shine your light. The suggested course of action is to teach, to learn. If you want to learn something new, and my throat is hurt, so if you want to express something new to the world, if you are looking to adding something to your healing service, something that is related, to the water, something that maybe you want to travel towards the water, but something that has to do with the water in our bodies, our emotions, a new way of handling your emotions, of containing them, or a new way of sharing them. This is the month to do it. So speak up in love as well, because the old you in love has died and you moved on to a new expression, a more mature and wise expression of you here. And with that is also like, how is this example of how I am in relationships now, or how I am ready to be, speaking to the community, to my friends. So this June is a very friendly month. I see you surrounded in a new community, perhaps. Some of you, obviously there's a lot of moving around in 2021 for everyone. So some of you might be thinking of moving to another community, or meeting this community you would like to live in, or being inspired by this travel that you had, of living somewhere else, somewhere closer to the water, somewhere near the mountains, something like that. But in essence, what you are asked to do here is share your wisdom, share what you know, share your freedom, share what you know, and it's going to give you immense freedom. This might be on the internet. This might be virtually, because we have stepped into that era officially now with the age of Aquarius and that big Saturn-Jupiter reset at the end of 2020. In July, a very, very creative month, a lot of experimenting with this new life that you have. There is something about a central figure in your life. For some of you, this is the father, or for some of you, it's about becoming a father. So it can be about your husband and your significant other. But I see that you will feel like experimenting with a new kind of way of relating in that area as well. Some of you will be traveling in July, or you actually feel like, yes, I want to go. And don't hold back here, Libra. This is your moment to be creative. Some of you will do it emotionally or in the mind, but it's a very creative month. It's for you to also awaken creativity and a skill, or go further in a skill that you have awakened already, or that you have addressed already, but go in it from a philosophical place. Go in it with, okay, how can I add this to my toolkit? And things will have come, you will know what I'm talking about. Things will have come up in 2020 and in the first half of the year. So you will feel like, okay, let's do this. Let's further experiment. I see you also in July surrounded by friends, surrounded by a nice community, but having one central message that comes to you here, an important message you are going to receive in July. And it's about a place to go to philosophically, or physically. And sometimes, most of the time, those two are combined. Travel is a transcendental experience. So is love, so is the sexual experience, so can be a plant medicine experience. Like those are the four that come up as the main ways to change your language. And you're changing your language here in July, and I'm liking that. For some of you, this will be speaking more musically, the way you formulate, the words you use. All of this is going to change. You are being totally reborn here. And in August, wow, okay. In August, a very good news is coming your way. For those who are looking to conceive, this might be a month when this happens. If this is not what you are up to, then know that this is a very fertile month for you in August. As I see it here, you, some of you have addressed their childhood wounds throughout 2020, beginning of 2021. And with that always comes an initiation process. And this initiation process, it received already many jackets throughout the year. It's a year of potent change for you, Libra. However, there's a page that is turned. There could be a birth in the family. There could be a transition of a loved one. I'm not saying that this is something that is definitely going to happen, but there is a big transition in August. For some of you, it's a move to another place, but you are turning a new leaf. If you have been wanting to publish something, this is the month to publish something. It will receive wide attention from abroad as well. So that's really nice for you, Libra. If you are looking to educate, maybe educate online, start a YouTube channel, or do something to promote your YouTube channel, write a book, all of that is part of your healing journey here in 2021, and it's part of your mission as well, because with the sun here, it's about you being you in August, and your message is going to be so clear in August. You will know what you have to communicate, you will know how to communicate it, and you will know the medium to use. So I'm loving August for you. Then we move to September. In September, okay, some of you, there's a location move here, and I see this location move happening in the summer or being set up in the summer. Now in September, there is an obstacle you have to deal with. This is an obstacle related, can be related to an inheritance in the family, or a birth in the family, a situation that needs adaptation, that needs you to restructure completely. Again, yet again, I know. For some of you, this is going to be shaking up your foundations, because if you got the news that you are as a couple pregnant, or that you are pregnant, or that there's like you're gonna have a child, you're gonna want to restructure the home as well. And that's happening here. That's being addressed here in September. So you might be feeling like, oof, after August being so such a month of awakening and rebirth and sense of purpose, and the sense of purpose is being so addressed here in 2021 for everyone. So if you would have trouble with that and you would like to have a personal reading, you can contact me for that. But as I see it here, it's nothing to be scared about. It's what life is made of. And I'm seeing you handling it here like the emperor. So in this month, ask how your leadership will be addressed. So how can you be a more kind, loving, generous leader? It's about the king-queen archetype within you. What does it take to be a good ruler? What does it take to be a good king or queen? And that's really the question here. If you have employees and this work structure, remember, we have addressed this in May, June already. If you have employees or an employer, this might be some difficulties with that person, especially if you have not reorganized your life yet by then. So know that this is not a problem if you haven't, because it's here and universe will give you the necessary elements to take care of that. But there's a maturation process going on, and there's an initiation here with the double mountain. And when we go to the mountain, we go to silence. We receive, in meditation, we receive our thoughts. Our thoughts are just a sense Just like we receive a smell, we can receive a thought. And that is something that is going to be important to carry with you here in September, as you will be dealing a lot with shifting thought patterns also of others, and how are you going to hold center within that. So I don't like to use the word test, because we are in God, spirit, whatever word you relate to explain the invisible conspiracy, but conspiracy and conspiracy in a good way, you know, in our favor. However you experience this, and whatever word you want to glue to it, it's about your leadership, and that's the beauty of it. When you come out of this month, you will know who you are. You will know who you are, and that's a beautiful thing. It can, because it's a Libra energy we are working with here, whether you're sun, moon, rising, it can also be an obstacle with a partner. But then knowing that you will feel into it, and rather be feeling than thinking in this month will help you. Just feel into it, to the result, and know that an opinion, the path to hell is paved with opinions. So an opinion, it's not something, it's temporary. So it's not going to help you. You will lead from the heart here in that month, and that will bring you the best and most beautiful results. All right, October. Nice forward movement here. I see you constructing something, and it's something big. I see you moving forward with something that was set already in motion, receiving a really nice jolt of energy here. In September and October, you know, you are really restructuring your mind and rethinking thought as an idea, basically. So when you reorganize your belief system, you're going to attract other things, and you're going to attract a lot more joy here. And you have been rewiring yourself for joy, and you are going to rewire yourself for joy. And you're going to find that romance of your childhood again, whether you're going to find it in a pregnancy, or in a child that you relate to, or within yourself, and possibly within yourself the most. You are going to feel so joyous about the road you have traveled until then, and I'm really feeling that for you. With this cardinal emotion here, as a course of action, what I would say is like, go for it in October. Go for it, go for it, go for it. It will also be your birthday month for many of you. So there is you are reborn in this year, definitely. It's a new you. It's a new you who moves from a completely different place, and the motion of your life is so different here. And you are going to receive a very good news as well in October, and it is related to what gives you joy, what makes you feel like a child running freely in the field, although that's a bit of a cliche of the childhood romance, but you know what I mean. So I'm really loving that for you, and you're constructing your life here in October. It's going pretty well. Take the time off to play. Playfulness is so important here in October, and a happy, happy, happy birthday, Libra. All right. Nice, nice, nice. And we have a lot of doubles here. I like that. So what I'm getting for you is that clarity is here in 2021. It has a lot more direction, and it's inspiring you to have a lot more direction for yourself, Libra. In November, you're gonna embrace the discovery of something new. Feeling grounded within yourself, where you are. The energies are not fragmented, they're not scattered. You are within your own center. You are your own king, magician, hero, lover, and you are stable there. And you are feeling very human and rooted in the earth. Some of you are going to want to even deepen their consciousness, in a sense of how do you relate to your food here in November? How do you relate to everything that is living and around you? There's a strong plant energy here. Some of you will be working with plants, working with plant medicine, or meeting some alternative healers, wanting to do something like that for yourself. Study something entirely new to add yet another thing to your toolkit. But there is a new beginning here, and for some of you, you will be meeting someone if you are single. So this will be happening as well for those who are single in in the month of November, there is somebody new coming in, and this is great. This is totally new. It's a new beginning. Whatever was blocked before will be unblocked here. And that's just because you found your center here, Libra. I like to see this for you. You will be inspired to learn new things. This can be about something else, but someone else, but it can also be a skill, as I mentioned, or a study, a philosophical study, something related to the body, to health, to plants, to the heart medicine. All of that is here available for you in November. I'm really liking that the sun is shining for you in November. And it's a really good moment also to travel, to open your heart to someone new, to something new, to a new philosophy, to go further than where you are, because you will be feeling that you are mentally ready for that. And then the end of the year, so such a different ending than we started the year with, because whatever was like a karmic entanglement in the beginning of the year, that is sorted out, of course, at the end of the year. You're a new person here. Again, there is a good news coming your way, and you're really blessed and lucky, and I see money coming your way as well. Really good energy here in December. It's going to be a month of celebration and of feeling emotionally really fulfilled. I'm liking that for you. Some of you are going to receive money from a business or get a good news about something that you published or that you have been willing to publish. For those Libras who are writing, that's a very good month to bring something out as well. The holiday season, some of you will move to the place they've always wanted to move to. There is a beautiful offer coming your way that will bring you a great prosperity as well. This can be a collaboration with someone. Again, some of you might have met someone new in November, and this is the beginning of the relationship here in December. All of this energy is available for you there, and I'm really liking that, to see that. So to sum up, you know, in September, October, we have a whole new you who's thinking differently and thinking in a way that actually brings you a lot more joy than you have ever known before. And that's a beautiful thing to experience, Libra. As we are ending this reading, I want to thank you for being here with me. If you have not yet subscribed, do so. That helps the channel forward. To check your other readings, your other signs, I will link them at the end screen, and you can find them, of course, on the channel. I would like to pull one romance angel to close off this reading, one oracle card to send you blissfully into 2021 with Libra, and this is it. Yes, make the effort. Look at those two. And it's a childhood picture. I don't know if you see it with the light shining on it, but great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So really redefining that inner compass when it comes to how you relate and present yourself to other people. This is a year where you, in love, will find the king or queen archetype within yourself and be able to take that role, this role of being with someone in a whole new way, Libra. I love this for you. Great year, 2020. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.